We went to a neighborhood home improvement fair, and I think Fred actually was one of the first booths that we stopped at, and we visited with him for a while, and he took down our information. And from there, we actually had Fred came over for an individual meeting with us to discuss his company and what they do, and also to find out what our needs were and wants and dreams, I guess, for our kitchen and what our budget was. And he basically said to us, if money was no option, what would you like to see done in this kitchen? And he wrote down everything that we said. And
they were very open. As we were thinking through the process, they were adding into their own options. And you could kind of see the wheels in Fred's mind turn as we continued to outlay our goals, and the ideas were coming. You could almost see it right there as it was happening as we were planning out, and that got us excited as well.
It was a few weeks later that he came to present the design to us, and it was another sit-down meeting where he had detailed drawings, both from two different levels for each wall, and he explained everything to a T as far as what his idea was for the kitchen, asked us if we had any questions about it or anything that we would like to change. Quite honestly, I think we both were personally amazed at the design. Every possible square inch that could be used in this kitchen is used. And yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, for a contractor, we were looking for someone who obviously knew what they were doing first and foremost, worked with good materials, but most of all could run a job and get it done right the first time. Someone who was organized and clean, and who communicated very well. Fred, for example, and Pam have a whiteboard that they'll set up in the project area, so a lot of times we wouldn't be around during the day, or if we came home and they weren't there, they would leave a message up there along with the calendar of when everything was scheduled to come, when the cabinets were coming, when they would be putting up the drywall, that sort of thing. So we always knew ahead of time what was going on, and that was very important to us in a contractor.
And all the subcontractors that came over too were just as respectful of our space and keeping it clean and neat and getting the job done on time and communicating to us regarding any issues that may arise.
If we were to do another remodel, Fred and Pam would be at the top of our list. Number of reasons: organization, ideas, thought, everything that went into what they did, their cleanliness.
The communication that they had throughout the process was phenomenal. Their attention to details, Fred's design, were all wonderful, and we're very happy with our kitchen. And I don't know that we'd call anybody else if we had another project. Hopefully we will have another project. Just might be a few years down the line, but I've got grand designs. Yeah, I think my kids kind of felt like they were part of the family by the end. They were doing a lot of, let's go play Fred and Pam.